Alrighty. How's it, everyone? Welcome back. Cheesecake Trent Sneed up in the booth here tonight for round number 14 of Sidewinder Racing League Spittin Venom Street Stocks. We're at Martinsville for 100 laps around the paperclip glizzy capital of the world. Championship very quickly heating up here. I'm not sure it's heating up. I missed a week, so I've kind of lost a few of the main stories, but as it runs right now, Blake Giglio, a 7-point lead over Cliff Mullins. Cody Brown, right there, 8 points separating him. So the top three very much in it. Daniel Wallen round out the fourth place right now, and Harry Grindell rounds out the top five. Then it's William Oshbrander, Zachary Martinson, Nathan Lafayette, Jake Lawrence, and Lucas Longmire, your top 10 in points. Then it's Adam Crozier and Brent Kenny, the two drivers that did not make the chase. Just over a minute remaining here in qualifying. Giglio currently fastest on the board with a 21.099. Cody Brown at the 17P2, a tenth back. Then Daniel Wall and Zachary Martinson tied 2 tenths back, third and fourth. Then you got Cliff Mullins and Jake Lawrence, that's also 2 tenths back. Then it's Adam Crozier, 3 tenths, with, as well as Dave Hoytsman. And then Jeremy Scherer got a second back. 10 drivers registered thus far.
Hello, welcome to Martinsville. Yeah, you got one set of tires in the pits, obviously, and you got 80% fuel, 40% fuel, I can't remember. Fuck, I don't care. Yeah, 100 laps of this shithole track, because Adam picked it. Don't know why. I blame Adam. And
Blame Cliff.
Or Cliff, I don't know. I'm drunk.
I'm hungover.
Yeah. Have fun, don't wreck each other being a dick, and that's it.
Hey, Zach, while you're at the concession stand
Zach
there,
likes
can you
them,
pick
by the
me
way.
up a Gatorade? A red Gatorade, please, and thank you. Thank you, buddy. Viva the underdogs. Anyway, Giglio is still on top of the board. 18 seconds remaining. Ja. Das Puppenfahrten. In case anyone was curious about the drama from Street Stocks.
And the red Gatorade is acquired.
Yes! Yes!
Gatorade? Where's the Budweiser, Trenton?
That was last night, damn it. That's the problem. And to make it worse, I also may have pulled a strat out of JR's book. And it didn't work either.
I had to switch it up.
It was very painful. My lungs still hurt. I feel like I've had a pressure in my chest
We're in
all
Team
day.
Discord if you want to hop on.
Alright, it's time for the starting lineup. Starting on pole. Get the tipping currency while you can. Blake Giglio on the pole. Second, 17 of Cody Brown. Third, the 23 of Daniel Wallen. Fourth, the 55 of Zachary Martinson. Fifth, the 37 of Cliff Mullins. Sixth, the 68 of Jake Lawrence. Seventh, the 45 of Adam Crozier. Eighth, the 79 of Sir Dave Hoytsma. Ninth, the 15 of Jeremy Scherer. 10th, the 97 of Lucas Hoytsma. And round out the field here, the 00 of Nathan Lafayette. Blake, you're on pole. What's the master plan?
You know the master plan, right? Right now.
Save tire, don't die, be there at the end.
Yeah, something like that.
Alright, very solid plan. Works very well. 8 times out of 9.
Oh!
Blake, what are you doing?
Wrong.
Put it in race gear.
I just
I
got
was
hit.
I'm gonna get wrecked now.
Did you get whiplash?
Alright.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, phase 1 of Operation Plan is a failure.
Are you gonna
You have
sue?
unfortunately
Yes.
died.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
That was
double in
bad.
the first corner.
I don't even know
My
what
wheel was
happened.
upside down, so I clicked the wrong paddle.
No balls.
Oh!
Yeah, I didn't even mean to.
That's a first. All right. Good luck.
Thanks.
All I'm gonna say, you would not have that happen if you ran an H pattern. Oh God, that's funny. That's a first. I don't even think I'd be too mad at that. That is funny. The wheel was upside down, clicked the wrong paddle. He stuck it in R for race. I heard someone say it over the radio. Oh, good Lord, that's great. Wait, Daniel Wallen qualified third. Holy shit. Pace vehicle is in. Barney has his green flag, and 100 laps at the Glizzy, capital of the paperclip of the world. Yeah, we're racing. 17 out ahead into turn number 1. Cody Brown, your leader, Giglio in second, and the 55 Martinson's going for a ride. My Gatorade, no. Caution is out. Did he have help, or did he just get loose?
Well, now you get a second chance, Daniel.
I just got loose. Cold tires. Everyone did a whale of a job not hitting them there.
Pace car middle 3 and 4.
Well, that was the... Dalton, there was... Or no, not Dalton. Adam, there was the question from late models. Would they make it to turn 1? It happened in street stocks instead. Cody Brown, you're the leader. I don't think he jumped the start, because, to be honest, I wasn't really paying attention, but we'll look and see how this started. Started. Looking for a green light. It's waving there. I don't think 17 jumped it. No one asked anything about it either, so. Cool beans. So we've had a front row swap. Cody Brown takes the race lead from Blake Giglio. Daniel Wallen still P3. You know, with that being a 90s Monte Carlo, that really pulls that whole scheme together. There he has fronted damage, I wonder why. Oh, it is ignorantly hot in this room. Holy crap. I am sweating. 81 degrees. Kind of off top, if anyone knows anywhere you can get like custom made thermometers, like wall mount thermometers, let me know. I'd like to get one to where it's looks like a tachometer. Obviously you have 0, we'll call it 0 to 11. Obviously it's a degree of 10 and have a little red line start like 8. That'd be cool. Anyway, pace truck is in. Green flag in the air. Good restart for the 17. Cody Brown, 37 Cliff Mullins pushing the 16 on the outside. Mullins trying to clear the 23 of Llewellyn still on the top. We didn't see the outside really be able to get used in the late models. Will we see anything different here in street stocks? Looks like Llewellyn clears the 37 and gets into the back of the 16. Payback for race gear once we started pacing. And here comes the 68 of Jake Lawrence. And Llewellyn sends it to the inside. Giglio and Rex. No caution. Now there's a caution. Whew, right in front of Adam Crozier. Llewellyn just sends it in and wrecks himself and Giglio.
Pace car out of 2.
And 16 of Giglio coming down pit road. Still very early, but the everyone in the championship hunt does not mind seeing that 16 come down pit road and lose position. Forgot, it's just a regular chase format, so there's no elimination final four here. So Giglio with that points lead over Mullins and Brown. Brown is your leader. Giglio scored P11. If the race were to end right now, Cody Brown would be the points leader heading into Hickory next week for the finale. But it is still obviously very, very early. That 16 is going to charge up through this field like a scolded coyote, I'd imagine here. Not even a tenth of the way through it yet. Giglio back out on track. Just about got that Monte Carlo completely repaired. 23 Llewellyn getting his Monte Carlo repaired. This field comes off turn number 4. Should see the one to green this time. There it is. Going to go back racing with 89 laps to go. That's when we'll see the green flag. We are a tenth of the way through it. Pace truck is in. Green flag back in the air. Brown with a great restart. 2 wide for second spot is the 15 and the 68. Cliff Mullins in 37 on the outside of his teammate, the 00. And Cliff actually blinks. Mullins has disappeared. And Lawrence in the outside wall. Mullins dives to the inside. Jeremy Scherer in the 15 moves up to second. Gets tight, slides up. Just about able to clear the 68. And Mullins still on the inside. Brown still with the race lead. Oh, and there goes the 45 of Crozier. Big, big wreck off of turn number 2. No caution. Now caution is out. 16 of Giglio's involved. What in the world happened here? Contact between the 00 and the 45.
Pace car back still.
Roger just gets back to 00, and then 16 gets hit from behind, and it's just on from there. I think Llewellyn barely missed it. Just gets hit in the door at the last second. That's going to be the 16 back on pit road repair damage. Morrison and Mullins both on pit road too. So Blake not using the quick repair. So damage might not be that bad. Thinking we're 2 to green here, so we'll probably go back with 83 laps to go. And Giglio down and away, and the front rower's already hot. Lafayette getting damage repaired. 37 Mullins back out. Already getting some torn up race cars as 23 Llewellyn comes back down. Lafayette down and away. At Penguin Racing Kia Stinger. Looks like it might be fully repaired. And Light's still on the pace truck, so probably going to be 82 laps to go. Blake electing to come back down pit road. It's gotten the right front fix. Now it just like its right rear fender and driver's side door scrapes on that number 16. As lights are out on the pace truck, we're going to go back with 82 laps to go. Pace truck is in. Green flag back in the air. Brown with the race lead, side by side for a second spot. 68 Jake Lawrence, 2-hour Jeremy Scherer. Lucas Holtzman, the 97, looking to get a run on the outside. The 45, Crozier goes way wide off turn number 2. Don't quite think he cracked the outside wall. Lafayette trying to get that run, get to his inside. Crozier, once again, trouble into the outside wall, right in front of the 79 of Dave. Causes Dave to get out of the throttle, had to breathe it. Falls in right behind the 16 of Giglio. Meanwhile, check back in on the leaders. Battle for a second. Jake Lawrence still on the inside of Jeremy Scherer. Trying to bring Hoytsma along for the ride. And off of 4, Jake Lawrence clears into second spot. And Lucas going to the inside. And here comes the 37 of Mullins as well. Off of 4, Lucas looking to clear and is almost able to do so. Still 2 wide into 1. Jake got sideways in the 15 as well. Scherer almost into the outside wall as well as a double 0. They're able to keep going the right direction. And Lafayette side by side with Zachary Margison. That is for 6th. The 97 has gotten around the 68 machine. So Lucas going to try and reel in Cody Brown for this race lead. Daniel Wallen looking to the inside of Lafayette for 7th. And he'll get the spot. Back to the battle for this race lead. The 97 all over the rear bumper of Cody Brown for the lead. Lucas looks to the outside. Able to fall back in line. I thought the 68 was going to try and dive under him. Cody able to hold on for now. That 97 obviously faster at this point. Be interested to see how the tires will hold up. Who's pushing, who's saving. 16 Giglio running in 8th. I know he's saving. Lucas looking to dime in the corner. Try and get that run off corner exit. And he's got it. 2 wide for the lead, down the back straight into turn 3. Rotors glowing red on Cody Brown's machine. Off of 4. At the line, Lucas Hoytsma leads the lap. Going to try and clear off of turn number 2. Lucas Hoytsma to the race lead at Martinsville. So what does Cody Brown try to do to try and get back around him? 68 of Lawrence trying to get a run as well. Way high. trying to arc the corner, does not get that good of a run, and the 17 smacks the outside wall, and the 68 grazes it. Zoom it back out, and it looks like everyone's going single file. So pretty single file as they run now. Mullins trying to reel in the 68. 55 Martinsville trying to capitalize after being involved. Now I think the first two wrecks, and the 50 Sheriff clips the curbing, knocks him sideways. Here comes Martinsville, rocks to the inside. Oh, I thought he was going to run to the back of him for a second. So Zach moves into the top 5, getting around the 15. Llewellyn going to try and capitalize on this as well. Looks to the inside. And Scherer into the outside wall. Daniel able to take that 6th position. Meanwhile, Cliff trying to get a run to get around the 68. Able to wrap the bottom through 1 and 2 there a lot better. See how different the line looks through 3 and 4. About equal. 68 gains time off of 4 that time around. Interesting to see how that line works in 1. It almost looked like that the 68 may have overshot the entry in 1, but still made up time on corner exit. Oh, Mullins clips the curb, and that's going to hurt. Able to keep it underneath him as the 68 grabs the outside ball, and I think the 55 may have as well. Meanwhile, it is still the 97 Lucas Hoytsma after taking the receipt, and caution is out. 45, Adam Crozier gets loose all by himself and spins it off of 2 down the back. So this is a pickle. Do you take your 1 set of tires here? '23 stays out as well as the 55, so some drivers not going to take a set of tires, obviously. 16 is pit. Do we see tires? I do not see the jack going up on that 97. Jack is up on the 17, not on the 16, so the 17 going to use their set of tires. 97 down and away. Fuel only stops for the low drag guys. Looks like everyone else is going to take a set of tires. And Llewellyn just now comes down pit road. 55 of Martinsville has still elected to stay out, as well as the 00 of Nathan Lafayette. Don't see the jack flying up on the 23 either. So Giglio back up to 4th. Cody Brown with fresh tires. Don't think the 37 took tires. We'll look and see here. No, he did not. Alright, so the 17 first driver with fresh tires. I said 17. What? Martinsville, Lafayette, your front row. Is that going to be the control car as they come down the back straight? Pace truck is in. Going to go back with 61 laps to go. Green flag back in the air. Not a good restart for the 0-0. So Martinsville with the race lead. Hoytsma clear into second, bringing the 37 and company with him. 3 wide for fourth. 0-0 way up the racetrack in the outside wall. And Giglio side by side with Lawrence. Lawrence on fresh tires. Giglio looking to the outside. Mullins now will make it happen. Lawrence is able to shoot to the inside of Giglio. Blake going to lose some time now on that outside. So we might have a battle for the race lead. Hoytsma trying to line up on the 55. The 68 pushes the 37 clear into third. I know Jake took tires. The 10 Tenths boys took tires there. Cody Brown trying to get around that 16. That is a championship leader just in front of him. Meanwhile, up front, Lucas Tominant waiting to make his move, trying to arc the corner, try and get it off corner exit. 37 gets tapped by the 68. Still going at it. 2 wide, fourth, third spot. Giglio to the inside of Mullins. And Giglio's through to third. Here comes the 17 of Cody Brown. And for the race lead, Hoytsma to the inside of Zachary Martison. Off of 2, Hoytsma looking to clear. Zach still fighting strong on the outside. We're still side by side for the race lead off of 4. Lucas not able to clear, and caution is out. The 68 of Jake Lawrence. Gets loose. And that car is broken. It is not turning whatsoever. That is going to be a quick repair. So now, if you haven't taken tires yet, do you take your set now? Looks like Adam gets one of his laps back, going to go to 3 down. Jake did use his quick repair, able to come back out on the lead lap. Marston comes down pit road. Imagine he probably used his set of tires here. Yep. So your front row here, Hoytsma and Giglio, they have not taken their set of tires. They're waiting further into a run, and the tires may not fall off hard enough to where you actually need them. As lights are out on the pace truck, we're going to go back with 50 laps to go, the halfway point. Pace truck is in. Green flag. Hoytsma Gilly 2 wide down the front stretch into turn 1. Hoytsma looking to clear. Blake fighting on that outside. And Lucas able to clear, and here comes the 17 of Cody Brown. Giglio able to block. Cody wanting to get around that 16 and make up some points. Now that question is going to be, how patient does the 16 be with the 97? He knows the 17's behind him with fresher tires. As 37 shoots to the inside of Lafayette for 4th. So Cliff moves back up into 4th. There goes the 68! Hard into the inside barrier. That has destroyed his car again. Did he have help or did he get loose again? Contact between him and the 23 and just sends him right to the inside barrier. At least the car looks like it still has its turning capability. As here comes the 17. Top 3 locked under a blanket. Cody trying to get that run. As 55 Martinsville looking to the inside of Lafayette as well. That'll be 4-6. Lucas continuing to lead, dragging the 16 around the track with him. Cody trying to think of a way to use those tires to his advantage, if he can. Stay single file, zoom it out a little bit here, see if we got any too wide things happening. 55 Martinsville has run down the 23 of Llewellyn. That'll be for 5th. He can make the pass. '16 still right behind the 97, and caution is out. 55 gets into the back of the 23 and spins him around. So do we see the low drag guys come in and take their tire set now, I wonder? We're over the halfway point. Lucas comes in, Blake does not. 00 of Lafayette in the same night of Dave Hoisma comes in as well. Expecting to see the jack fly up on the 97 machine here. And there it is. So Lucas going to take his set of tires. Imagine the 79 will as well. Lafayette taking a set. Right sides for the 97. Lights still on. All right. Giglio and Brown, your front row. Blake, the control car. We're going to go back with 34 laps remaining. Hoytsmo with the fresh tires. Third in line on the bottom. Going to be really curious to see how many that 79 potentially moves up through the traffic. Giglio down and away. And the 17 trying to come down in front of the 37. Not able to. Cliff hanging his nose up in there, and they're still going at it. It's looking like Homestead 2016 right here. 4-second spot. The top three running 1, 2, 3 right now in points. And more contact. Brown comes right down into the 37. Cliff slides up into him. Where does Hoytsma go? Contact again between the 17 and the 37. Lucas probably doesn't know what to do in this situation. Through to third. Now Daniel Wall in the 23 side by side. Probably the last person Cliff wants to see on his door right now. And Llewellyn just about able to clear down the front straight. And Hoytsmo with the fresh tires to the inside of Cody Brown for second. So Lucas through to second. Gonna try and reel in the 16 of Giglio. 31 to go.
F you, Trenton, for saying that.
Wallen trying to get a run on the 17 for third. .6800. They are too wide for seventh. Lafayette able to grab the spot. Jake, after using his quick repair earlier in the race, immediately in the following caution, loses the front end of that car. Team member able to duct tape that front bumper back on at the very least. So progress is being made in the repair department. I thought they got loose there for a second. Meanwhile, Hoytsma has got the gap down to about maybe 1 or 2 car lengths. Lucas showing what the fresh tires can do. Pulls up right to the rear bumper. He's going to turn the 16! Caution is out! Hoytsma just gets into the back of the 16 and it turns him around. Don't think that was intentional. I think that was just a complete misjudgment of what fresh tires will do in the middle of a corner. And I think Blake's going to use his set right here. I don't think he has a choice at this point. So Cody Brown in the 17 going to be your leader. Remember, he took his tires, I believe, on lap 30 or 40. Those tires are pretty old compared to the rest of the field. And right side's up in the air for the 16. So you're going to try and put 4 on it. He's going to have to boogie. Oh, he still has time. And he is down and away. All right. Tires on for the 16. So Cody Brown going to be your leader. Daniel Wallen in second. Now, in terms of how the points look right now, the 17 and the 37, they want that 16 to be as far behind as possible. But I think we're about to see this 16 fly through the field. We saw how much ground Lucas made up on tires. And Blake had the oldest tires of anyone out on the track right now. Thing is, time is starting to wear thin. 23 laps to go. Light's still on, so I imagine we're 2 to green. We're probably going to go back with 21 laps to go. Not a whole lot of time at Martinsville. But it does look like it is easier to pass here than it was in a late model. As lights are out, going to go back with 21 laps to go. Pace truck is in. Green flag in the air. Good restart for the 17. Cliff Mullins looking to the inside of the 23 for that second spot. He's got his nose down there. 2 wide for second. And Wallen into the outside wall. Watch for the 16. As 00 tries to shoot to the inside of Martinsville. He's down there. They're 3 wide for third. Contact. There goes the 00. Held on to it. Kind of look at the field as they run right now. So right now, the leader, the 17 of Cody Brown, and Mullins. The 17, these two absolutely was beating the piss out of one another. How will this work? Does the 37 just say it's weapons free? He's looking to the inside. He gets into the back of him. And here comes Llewellyn as well in the 23. And Giglio shoots to the outside of Martinsville for fourth. Do we see the tires work on the outside? Oh, and the 23 gets into the back of the 37. 4 wide at Martinsville. That's not going to work. Martinsville through to second on the inside. Giglio side by side with the 68. Brown trying to run for his life. And poor Mullins has gotten shipped all the way back to 7th spot. Meanwhile, battle for second between Martinsville and Llewellyn. Giglio wanting them both just to get out of the way so he can try and get this race lead from Cody Brown on the fresh tires. He's going to throw it 3 wide. Contact! 3 wide, heading to 1. Contact between the 23 and the 55. And Daniel gets into the back of the 16, and Giglio through to second. Coming to 15 laps to go. All hell trying to break loose at Martinsville. Morrison smacks the outside wall. So Llewellyn still running in third. Zachary Morrison fourth. Jake Lawrence fifth. That rounds out the top 5. And the 16 has caught the 17. And he's going to turn him! The 16 dumps the 17!
I'm so sorry, Cody. I didn't even think I hit you, dude.
And that has destroyed the front end of the 17.
You have your fast repair?
The 17 staying radio silent, understandably so. That's probably one of those moments where all you want to do is just keep your hand away from the key up. That's the second time we've seen with just fresh tires the run you get on someone. And Brown has used his quick repair down and away on old tires. Day came back down pit road. As we're 2 to green now, so we're probably going to go back with 8 laps to go. Lights are out. We're going to go back with 8 laps to go at Martinsville. Your front row, Blake Giglio and Daniel Llewellyn. I don't think there is a particular doubt in my mind. If Llewellyn can get a good enough restart to stay in second, he will probably ship the shit out of the 16. Les Clip ships the 23, and green flag is in the air. Blake went early. 2 wide, 4-second spot. Nathan Lafayette side by side with Llewellyn. Nathan looking to clear. As they run 2 wide, that's going to allow that 16 to drive out ahead. And Llewellyn in trouble. What a save. And Lafayette clear into second. Maybe in 1. Daniel trying to fight on that outside. 00 is clear. So side by side now for third. Cliff Mullins and Llewellyn and Cody Brown. Cody trying to get back in this fight. Nathan clips the curb. Oh, 55 sideways. Lafayette trying to hold on to that second spot. And Brown gonna try and turn the 37. Cliff able to hold on. Coming to 4 laps to go. Mullins in the outside wall, and caution is out. '23 clips the curb, trying to get to the inside of the 55 and just goes around. Gonna be a green-white checkered. Imagine it'll be either 2 or 1 to green this time. It's like 2. So all Blake has to do is essentially just get a really good restart here, and he'll have this one pretty much locked up.
I'm going to be taking a top on this restart. Either way, I'm getting wrecked, so...
Lights are out. I feel like if depending on how Nathan's restart goes here, that 00 is going to decide if Blake survives the quarter. If Nathan gets a rough restart and Blake's able to pull clear, I think he's got it. Green flag! And 00 does not get a good restart. The 17 is clear. He's going to be close to him. 2 laps to go.
Flag clear.
White flag going to be in the air this time. Blake has about a second lead over the 17. White flag, 1 lap to go at Martinsville. Mullins through to third. Morrison side by side with the 00 of Lafayette. Morrison able to take that spot and into 3 and 4 for the final time. Blake Giglio, your winner at Martinsville. Second goes to the 17 of Cody Brown. Third goes to the 37 of Cliff Mullins. Legs Cheesecake, you got me?
How's it going?
Well, you had an eventful night. You put in an Arthur race, died.
Use your big words.
Got
Go
hit
ahead, Daniel.
from the 97, sent you to the back, allowed you to use your set of tires, and just marched up through the field, got into the 17, and just able to hold on.
Yeah, I really do apologize to Cody. Like, it was one of those things where, like, I feel like I barely touched him, and just the way these cars work, like, you just snap. Like, the same thing happened with me and Lucas. Like, it was like we barely hit, and it just kind of threw you around. So I do apologize to him. Glad he was able to recover up to P2. I think I was going to pass him regardless. I was catching him, like 2 or 3 tenths a lap. So I'm sorry in the moment to him. Glad he was able to recover to a P2. Knew that Cliff was probably going to send me there, so I decided to take the top. I thought I was going to get sent either way, to be honest with you, because I wrecked him earlier in the race. So I'm just happy we were able to get the win here tonight and give a bigger point lead here, so for our future.
Yes, sir. Going into 1 week remain, I think with just how the points work, unless something really drastic happens, I think you may have locked it up just by showing up next week. Could be wrong, but either way, congrats on the win. You got any sponsor shout-outs on that car?
Yeah, obviously shout out to you for broadcasting both races tonight. Our late model stock race did not go the way that we wanted. CC Racing, Liberty Esports, and my performance. Everyone putting this league on.
Are you taking a piss?
Really excited. What?
Are you taking a piss?
No, that's my fish tank right next to me.
Okay. Okay.
That'd be really funny if I was, though.
I've had weirder interviews. I won't lie to you.
And no one else could hear it. I'm really surprised you could hear that.
That's because exactly. I've never heard it. I'm just like, that sounds distinctively like piss in a toilet.
That would be really funny if I was doing that, but no, I'm not.
All right. Well, man, congrats once again on the win here tonight.
Thank you.
Blake Giglio, your winner here tonight is fish, not piss. Very important distinction there. Go and pull in second place, 17 of Cody Brown. Cody, you got me.
Hey, what's up?
Not much, man. Hell of a Martinsville race towards the very end there. Hell in a handbasket. You started P2, let it get majority of it, and then same thing that happened with Lucas and Blake. Just the fresh tires that roll through the center caught you at the wrong time.
Yeah, I knew he had fresh tires, but I was going to try to hold him up on the bottom because, it's really hard to pass on the top. Kind of got turned there, and then I was driving like a pissed-off teenager in traffic after that. And, yeah, we pulled out a P2 there on that last restart. But that was a good night. P2, can't complain about that. Led a bunch of laps. But, man, I wish I could have went for the win. But, oh, well.
Yes, sir. As I just ran out of space for recording, Well, it's a... Oh, my God. Holy errors, Batman. Oh, my God. I've just got 30 different errors.
Your computer shit in the bed again?
No, that's a Lucas thing.
Okay.
I think we're good. I have my desktop audio muted, which probably good, because all you would have heard is the Windows 10 thing for like a solid 10 seconds. By the way, man, congrats on that P2. Any sponsor shout-outs on the car?
Yeah, thanks, Spittin Venom for sponsoring the series. Thanks you for broadcasting. Thanks all my boys at 10/10, and on to next week.
Yes, sir. Cody Brown, P2 here tonight. I'm going to pull in our P3 finisher here, the 37 of Cliff. Cliff, you got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, man, you started 5th. I think if there was an incident or something, you were right next to it or involved in it. That 37 looks like it's tore to hell on the front end.
Yeah, I kind of got roughed up in this thing. Most of it was, good hard racing and stuff, but man, I kind of felt like I played that thing just right and took my tires earlier than everybody else, thinking that if I had the track position, I could get out front. And then the 23 happened. He just shit me into the corner right there when I was just waiting on the 17. I knew I was faster than him. All I had to do was keep the 16 behind me, and I knew I was going to get the 17, and I got bumped, and off we went. And it seemed like I got hit by about everybody tonight, but that's kind of how it goes. And I got a whole week next week to cash in some of the receipts that I have. This one hurts because I think I could have won that one if I could have stayed out front, and Blake kind of played it right there at the end of that last restart. He taken the top right there. He knew what was going to happen if he took the bottom. I got kind of hung up behind Nathan right there and let the 17 go by me too. So it is what it is.
Oh, man, either way, you brought home a podium, so congrats. Any sponsor shout-outs to that 37?
Yeah, Curly's Guns and More, Pinnacle Trailer Sales, Liberty Speed Shop, if they ever start doing fucking setups again. Low Drag, all the guys at C2X, Spin Venom Podcast, Not Labor 12. Let's see. You for putting on the broadcast, and I don't know. Hopefully, I'll win one of these. Hopefully, I can win next week, because it really sucks when you go a whole season and you don't win a race in this thing.
Yeah. Trust me.
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I got to give a shout out to Jaron and Emily. Their birthdays were this past week. And to Alicia for letting me do this stuff all the time. And she's over there cooking something really good, and I'm really hungry now.
I got taco salad waiting for me in a microwave, so.
Yeah, that sounds good too.
I'm freaking hungry. And my headache's still here.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Yep, I'm going to sleep this one off. By the way, man, congrats once again on the podium.
Yep.
Oh, Clifford, P3 here tonight, and now we'll go ahead and get this sponsor poster here. I lost it. There it is. Big thanks to Suntold Breaks, Fort Worth Screen Printing, Spittin Venom Podcast, Art Music, Golden Eagle, Frisbee Racing, or Random Randy Lee. Check them out at twitch.tv/randomlee. Sneak Tombstone Game Farm and Tree and Technologies, DGSRacing.com, the broadcasters Lucas over at CTCR and the Pro Sim Network, at the DG Broadcast Network, and here I am at the Wild Horse Broadcast Network. I'm going to go eat taco salad and get rid of this headaches. See y'all when we race for a championship in the Wild Horse Arcade Series tomorrow night.